Now I'm going to show you how to draw a lunar eclipse. This means that we can't see the moon this time. So something must be in the way of the moon. The moon only is visible because it reflects the light of the sun. It's not a star, so it doesn't give out its own light. So it has to be able to reflect the light of the sun in order for us to see it. So something must be in the way of the light of the sun. So let's start here by drawing our sun. They say you're mad if you can draw a perfect circle freehand. So thankfully my circle is not perfect. Now if we have the sun here and I draw the earth, say here, and remember these are not drawn to scale. That is just too bad a circle. Now if you have the sun and the earth like so, and the position then of the moon so that you couldn't see it, it must be in some shadow. So if the light is passing from the sun and it hits the earth, anything sort of behind the earth would be in its shadow. So this area here is where the moon must be situated. So the moon, as you know, is constantly in orbit anti-clockwise around the earth. We're going to do a little bit more on that in another lesson. The moon is orbiting the earth like this all the time. Once a month it does a complete orbit. Now if the moon is positioned here directly aligned with the sun and the earth, if it is aligned, and you need to know this word aligned, then the moon will be in the shadow of the earth. So you do a very similar thing in order to show this as with rays. So once again, we take rays from the top of the sun. We do one that glances across the top of the earth and one that glances across the bottom of the earth, like so. And then we have the rays from the bottom of the sun, one that glances from the bottom of the sun across the top of the earth, and one that glances from the sun across the bottom of the earth. Let's make these look like rays by adding arrows. And let's follow the path of shadow. So for these two rays here, everything between those two is going to be in this area of shadow here. For these two rays here, then everything behind the earth between these two rays is going to also be in shadow. And once again, you can see really clearly this time the area of double shadow being the umbra, the area of semi-shadow is the penumbra. So if the moon is in this area of umbra here, or complete shadow, then we will have a lunar eclipse.